The lights inside the massive Las Vegas stadium dimmed one final time, but no one in the crowd was ready for the night to end. Thousands of fans held their glowing light sticks high in the air, creating a sea of purple that stretched from the front row all the way to the very top seats. The energy inside the venue felt electric, almost unreal, as anticipation spread through every corner of the arena. Everyone knew this was the last night of the concert series, the final chapter of 4 unforgettable nights in Las Vegas. But no one expected what Jimin was about to do. As the opening VCR faded away, deafening screams erupted across the stadium. The members appeared on stage one by one, greeted by thunderous cheers that shook the entire venue. Yet among all the excitement, there was one name echoing louder and louder from every direction. Jimin, Jimin, Jimin. Fans could barely contain themselves when Jimin stepped into the spotlight. Dressed in a shimmering black outfit that reflected the stage lights with every movement, he looked calm, confident, and impossibly charismatic. The cameras zoomed in on his face, capturing his soft smile before the music exploded through the speakers. From the very first performance, something about Jimin felt different that night. His energy was sharper. His expressions were bolder. Every movement carried a level of intensity that immediately caught the audience off guard. Social media later described it as dangerously unforgettable. But in that moment, fans inside the stadium simply screamed at the top of their lungs, overwhelmed by the sheer magnetism radiating from him. As the concert continued, Jimin dominated the stage with breathtaking precision. During the group's high-energy dance performances, his movements flowed effortlessly like water, transitioning from graceful elegance to explosive power within seconds. Fans watched in awe as he executed every choreography detail perfectly, while still maintaining emotional expression in every glance and gesture. But the true moment that sent the audience into complete hysteria happened halfway through the concert. The music suddenly stopped. The stage lights faded into deep crimson red. A single spotlight appeared in the center of the stage. And there stood Jimin alone. The crowd instantly erupted before he even moved. Everyone knew a special performance was about to happen, but nobody anticipated just how unforgettable it would become. A slow instrumental began playing softly in the background. Jimin lowered his head for a moment, allowing silence to build tension across the stadium. Then, with one sharp movement, he lifted his gaze toward the camera, instantly triggering screams from every section of the venue. What followed was a performance fans would talk about for years. Jimin delivered a dance break unlike anything seen during the previous concert nights. Every motion felt dramatic, emotional, and deeply captivating. His body moved perfectly in sync with the music as the red lights flashed around him. The performance balanced elegance and raw intensity so flawlessly that fans could barely process what they were witnessing. At one point, Jimin removed his jacket during the choreography, causing the entire stadium to explode with screams so loud the music was nearly drowned out. Even the other members watching from backstage were seen laughing and reacting in shock on the giant screen. But it was not just the boldness of the performance that captivated fans. It was the emotion. Jimin's expressions carried a depth that reached every person in the audience. He looked completely immersed in the music, completely lost in the moment, as if he wanted to give fans every last ounce of energy he had before the final night ended. People in the audience were seen crying, screaming, covering their faces, and clutching their friends in disbelief. Phones shook violently while recording because fans simply could not remain calm. The internet would later describe the moment as legendary. Clips of the performance spread across social media within minutes, gaining millions of views overnight. Fans from around the world who could not attend the concert stayed awake for hours watching blurry live streams, desperately trying to understand the chaos unfolding in Las Vegas. And somehow, Jimin was only getting started. Later in the show, during a heartfelt talking segment with fans, the atmosphere shifted completely. The intense energy softened into something emotional and sincere. Jimin walked slowly across the stage, waving toward different sections of the crowd while smiling warmly. The audience immediately quieted down to listen to him speak. He looked around the stadium carefully, almost as if trying to memorize every face, every sound, every emotion from the night. Then he spoke softly. "This feels unreal," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "Thank you for staying with us until the very last night." The crowd responded with overwhelming cheers. Jimin paused for a moment before continuing, visibly touched by the love surrounding him. "We prepared so much for these concerts," he admitted. "I worried a lot. I wanted tonight to become a memory you would never forget." At that moment, fans became emotional all over again. Because it was obvious. Jimin truly meant every word. Throughout the entire Las Vegas concert series, he had consistently delivered extraordinary performances, but on day 4, he seemed determined to surpass every expectation. Fans noticed the tiny details, the extra dance improvisations, the playful interactions with the audience, the powerful vocal runs, and the way he constantly checked every corner of the stadium to connect with as many people as possible. He was not simply performing. He was creating memories. One of the most talked-about moments of the night happened unexpectedly during a playful interaction with the audience. While walking down the extended stage, Jimin suddenly noticed a fan holding a sign asking him to do a freestyle dance. Instead of ignoring it, he laughed brightly before the music unexpectedly started playing through the speakers. The crowd instantly lost control. Jimin smiled mischievously, looked directly at the camera, and began dancing freely in the middle of the stage. His playful confidence completely shattered the audience. Fans screamed uncontrollably as he improvised smooth movements with effortless charm, clearly enjoying every second of the moment. Even the members nearby burst into laughter while cheering him on. The spontaneous dance lasted less than a minute, but it became one of the most viral clips from the entire concert series. Fans online replayed the moment endlessly. Some called it the most dangerous 45 seconds in concert history. Others joked that Las Vegas would never recover from Jimin's impact. As the concert moved toward its final stages, emotions inside the venue intensified. Everyone realized the night was slowly coming to an end. The members gathered together for the final songs, performing with enormous passion while fans sang every lyric back to them. Jimin, however, continued drawing attention constantly. His energy never dropped for even a second. Despite already performing for hours, he danced with the same intensity as the opening stage. Sweat glistened under the lights as he smiled through exhaustion, determined to give fans the perfect ending. Then came the encore. The stadium darkened once again before fireworks exploded across the screens. Fans screamed as the members reappeared wearing casual concert merchandise, looking more relaxed and playful. This was usually the moment artists slowed down and enjoyed the atmosphere. But Jimin once again surprised everyone. During the encore songs, he suddenly sprinted across the stage, hyping up the audience with unstoppable energy. He splashed water toward fans near the barricade, danced wildly with the members, and repeatedly encouraged everyone to sing louder. At one point, he climbed onto a moving platform and began jumping energetically while waving both arms in the air. The crowd completely lost control. Even security staff near the barricades were seen laughing at the sheer chaos unfolding around them. The louder the audience screamed, the more energetic Jimin became. It felt as though he genuinely did not want the night to end. Then came the final song. As the emotional melody filled the stadium, fans immediately became teary-eyed. Thousands of voices sang together under the glowing purple lights while confetti slowly fell from above. Jimin stood near the edge of the stage, looking out toward the massive crowd in silence for several seconds. His expression changed. The playful excitement faded into quiet emotion. And then fans noticed tears forming in his eyes. The entire stadium erupted into emotional screams. Jimin tried to smile while wiping his face gently, clearly overwhelmed by the moment. The members gathered around him supportively as fans continued singing loudly, creating an unforgettable atmosphere filled with love and emotion. For many fans, that became the defining image of the entire Las Vegas concert series. Not just the powerful dancing, not just the viral moments, but Jimin standing beneath falling confetti, emotional and speechless, while surrounded by thousands of fans singing back to him. It was beautiful, raw, human, real. As the concert officially ended, nobody wanted to leave. Fans remained inside the stadium long after the lights turned on, still talking excitedly about everything they had witnessed. Social media exploded instantly with reactions, photos, fancams, and emotional messages from attendees trying desperately to process the night. Search trends worldwide became dominated by Jimin-related keywords within hours. Videos from his performances accumulated millions of views almost immediately. Even people who were not originally fans became curious after seeing the overwhelming online reactions. Many described Day 4 in Las Vegas as one of Jimin's most iconic concert appearances ever. And perhaps what made the night truly unforgettable was the sincerity behind every action. Nothing felt forced. Nothing felt artificial. Jimin performed with genuine passion, genuine gratitude, and genuine love for the fans who had supported him throughout the years. That authenticity was what touched people the most. By the time the members took their final bow and disappeared backstage, the audience was emotionally exhausted in the best possible way. Fans hugged each other while crying. Others stood frozen in disbelief. Some continued chanting Jimin's name, even after the concert ended completely. Because deep down, everyone inside that stadium understood they had witnessed something special. Not just another concert, not just another performance, but a night where Jimin transformed the stage into pure magic and reminded the world exactly why he remains one of the most captivating performers of his generation.